Am I the asshole for refusing to give my boyfriend a percentage of my raise just because he predicted it? Okay, this might sound kind of bad, but let me explain. I F32 have been with my boyfriend M35 for 7 years. He has what he calls supernatural ability, and that is to dream about things and or events before they take place. In other words, he claims to predict the future. LOL. He once talked about seeing me getting a new car in his dream, and in 2 months' time I bought a new car that I was saving for. Another example, he told me about seeing a new friend coming into my life in his dream. Turns out he was talking about the dog I adopted in July. Basically events that weren't so surprising. Now, I've got a raise at work. Around 40% after working my ass off for 6+ years with this company. I was happy because now I get to renovate parts of the house like I always wanted, don't earn much anyway, and when I told my boyfriend, he told me to set aside a percentage of the money for him. I was so confused, I asked why, and he said it was because he already dreamed about me getting a raise and predicted this event before it happened. I said I don't know, since I don't recall he ever told me. He got upset and said that the reason he didn't tell was because of how I kept making fun of his abilities, and that I could go ask his friends and they'll confirm that he did in fact see this coming. I said I was sorry, but this seemed illogical and unreasonable of him. I refused to give him any money, and he flipped out and called me ungrateful and claimed that I was turning my back on the people who helped me in a way to get this raise. Not gonna lie, I kinda laughed at the absurdity of this, but he got even more offended and said that I can't blame him for not telling me after I kept mocking him like that. I refused and said that non way in hell I was going to give him any percentage and would rather save the extra money for renovation work around the house. We had an argument and he left to be with his friends, who later got involved and said that the way I treat my boyfriend and his incredible prediction ability was appalling and out of line. They said that he wasn't asking for much and I should consider it. So, am I the asshole?